Hello everyone, and welcome back to Acupuncture is My Life. Today's topic of discussion was sent to me via the Acupuncture is My Life app from Katie in Missouri. And I found this topic to be quite interesting because, people are going to great lengths in attempting to protect themselves from becoming infected by this virus. And, to some extent, there's cause for concern because there are those that are actually poisoning themselves. And to learn as a result of my chat session with Katie that people are injecting themselves with a horse deworming drug called ivermectin. Now, it's not just used for that. I can tell you that, and I had to explain that to her. But there are those in several Midwestern and Southern states in the United States that are gaining access to large equestrian doses of this drug and injecting it inside of themselves to prevent becoming infected with this virus. I'll say this as I say every episode. Sit with a local acupuncturist. Discuss your concerns. Discuss immunity, enhancing immunity. And enhancing immunity isn't just stimulating the production of white blood cells, but it's balancing the three levels of your body out so that it can better fight against pathogens. And that's extremely important. Again, as I said, acupuncture is all about balance. So you see, to do research after a lengthy chat session with Katie, ivermectin is being used in some European countries on a trial basis. There's not enough scientific research behind it to support the fact that, it's the way to go. It's the route to take, because people in the US are using ivermectin, which is a paste that's used to deworm horses in a dangerous attempt to treat this virus as well. And as I've just stated, it can be safe for humans in certain forms, but high doses of ivermectin, it can cause trouble with breathing. It can cause heart problems, seizures. So you have to be extremely careful because a lot of people are poisoning themselves. And there's been an increase in calls to poison control centers in various areas of the United States. Now, I didn't come across increased numbers of poisoning and wrongful injections or whatever globally in other countries. So I'm gonna, stick with, the information I was able to gather with regard to Midwestern and Southern states here in the US. Because people are anxious. In certain areas, people are anxious to get vaccinated. And rather than waiting to be vaccinated, they've heard through whatever channels in which they deal with that, ivermectin is the safe route to go. And some have been getting prescriptions through veterinarians using like horse-sized doses on themselves. Extremely dangerous. And this is why I say, even if you sit with your primary care physician, and they recommend the vaccine and you're not eligible for it yet, acupuncture. Sit with your acupuncturist. Discuss how you feel and in what ways you're attempting to be proactive in protecting yourself. You see, at the moment, there are ongoing trials that are being conducted worldwide as to the use of ivermectin for treatment for this virus. As I stated earlier, it's great. It's used as a topical cream to treat rosacea, but it's not proven or backed by scientists yet as a form of treatment for this virus. So please don't attempt to self-medicate yourself with this drug. Don't. Because some have even come across published research articles stating that ivermectin does inhibit the replication of SARS-CoV-2. But additional testing is needed to determine if this drug is appropriate to prevent or even to treat COVID-19. Because you see, there's not enough evidence or safety data to consider ivermectin as, let's say, a form of treatment or a cure, or even see it as a form of preventative medicine for this virus. Studies do show that the drug could fight against the novel coronavirus. But here in the United States, the National Institute of Health is not ready to support the use of ivermectin to treat this virus until clinical trials have been proven safe. So avoid self-administering this drug, because for the most part it was intended for animals. Because it's commonly used as, let's say, an anti-parasitic cream on dogs, horses, cats, to get rid of lice, scabies, or worms in animals. So taking an animal-sized dose is like super poisonous for humans. Refrain from taking your pet's medication, and just if you're that concerned, just wait until it's your turn to get the vaccine. If you were to become infected with this virus, go to your hospital, go to your doctor, sit with an acupuncturist. I've even recommended herbs. Acupuncture's my life. Recommended herbal formulas that has helped people who become infected with this virus a great deal. And then there's herbs for long haulers as well. So this is why I say, sit with your acupuncturist or an acupuncturist or contact acupuncturist in my life, as well as sit with your doctor and explore your options. But don't go self-medicating, with drugs that just have a name that you heard can help, but it's unproven against this virus. Don't do that. That's not good. This is why, just drop everything and just look to be proactive and sit with an acupuncturist. You want to be healthy, period. And this is why more and more people are tuning into acupuncturists, my life. Because we can break down the structure of this virus as well as any other disorder. We can talk to you in depth about your constitution upon intake. And so does every other acupuncturist. Can every other acupuncturist. And this is why we strongly recommend sit with an acupuncturist. And if you don't have one, a local acupuncturist, we're virtual. We do telehealth to people all over the world. Counseling to people all over the world. Train people in acupuncture. Discuss certain herbal formulas. There's many things that we discuss and help people with globally. But just try and avoid self-medicating. When you're proactive about your health and you eat right, and this is why we offer Eastern nutrition coaching, and you get proper exercise, proper amounts of sleep, wellness visits with your acupuncturist. Those that are doing that worry less. But to sit back and ingest unproven forms of medication or medications that's meant for your pet. Really? Go see your local acupuncturist. Because there's many ways in which we can help you. And as far as acupuncture is my life, we're on every platform. You have no excuse. You have access to top-rated information that's free under Acupuncture is my life. Whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Pinterest, Twitter where Acu_is my life, TikTok where Acupuncture is my life. I don't know, list goes on. But there's so much to your avail. There's so much out there for you. So much information that we have to offer. Even on the website, acupunctureismylife.com. So much you can learn. Download the app from the Google Play Store. The Acupuncture is My Life app. But please, speak to some form of health professional if you're that concerned. Don't just listen to some random post on social media and it's like, oh, let me try this. No. But please, Katie, thanks for the discussion. And I hope this podcast was able to help many that are thinking about taking ivermectin. speak to a healthcare professional about it. I mean, I can't speak as to how it's being administered in other countries. I'm not going to go there on this podcast because I haven't reached out to my colleagues internationally to question, because this was a recent discussion with Katie, and I really wanted to present it. She begged me to bring it up because someone close to her is in ICU as a result. So she asked that we talk about it as soon as possible. So I promised her, and here it is. But please, self-medicating, avoid that. You know, it's one thing if you turn to supplements and, you know, say, hey, I want to do the vitamin C, the vitamin D3, I want my zinc and magnesium and whatever. And you also have to be careful with that too. But the best thing is, you know, like we have midweek episodes of Acupuncture is My Life, Eastern Nutrition, Food is Medicine. Self-medicate with healthy food. How about that? How about that? Self-medicate with healthy food. Reach out to Acupuncture is My Life or your local acupuncturist and talk about Eastern nutrition. Acupuncturists are well versed in Eastern nutrition and its benefits. But everyone, please, when I say be proactive, I'm not saying that to say, you know, just go and, oh my gosh, this looked safe. I heard this was safe, and then ingest it. And next thing you know, you're in the hospital. I say it over and over. Acupuncture, acupuncture, acupuncture. Just close your eyes and say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And then open it. See how you feel. Then get in touch with us or follow us on every social media platform. And look for a local acupuncturist you can sit with to discuss your options. But other than that, in closing, I'm just going to say, acupuncture is my life. What's yours?